Hey guys, here's a real fast garden update because I'm not quite sure how long these batteries are gonna last. First of all, the monsoons are in full force. We've been getting rain every day. In fact, a couple of days ago we got about 4 inches of rain. It was just insane. Okay, so here we are. Garden is going crazy as usual. Just take a quick gander at the greenery and we'll go into details here. Strawberries are producing babies like nobody's business. Also got arugula. It's coming up from seed and actually it's looking it's actually looking really good. Probably be harvesting a little bit of this. There's arugula seedlings everywhere. There's more strawberries. You can see they're doing extremely well. Lots of babies. Unfortunately, none of them in the pots that I put out, or very few of them in the pots that I put out. Mushrooms, look at that. Mushrooms to me indicate obviously moisture, but also good soil, really good soil. Here's a volunteer tomato plant. Came out of nowhere. There's a number of those popping up here and there. This big monster is a broccoli plant that is not producing any heads. So it's just all greens, which is interesting because I'm interested in just growing greens for those purposes. I guess the most exciting thing in this part of the garden is the Iroquois melon. Now this is a muskmelon, but it's a heirloom. It's a native here, and as you can see, I'm getting a pretty good sized melon there. Sort of put my back it up here. Sort of put my hand up against it. You can see that's a good size. I've got about 10 melons in here right now that I can physically see. Here's a couple more over here. They're looking really good, and it's happily climbing up this thing. These are pinto beans, and I actually have some what are these? Whatchamacallums, I'll put them on the thing, but you can see that I've okra. You can see that I've got some okra here. I've got more okra over on the other side here as well. I'm trying to be fast because, as I said, I don't know how long this battery is going to last. Over on this side, we actually have soybeans. Look at here. Look. Soybeans. So they're finally potting. Planted those suckers in March, man. I can't believe it. The Liana beans are doing well. You can see here's a flower, and here's actually a bean pod coming out. So they're doing well, and they've climbed all the way to the tops of these flower stalks. So we're doing good there. Over here we've got, I think these are Kentucky Blues beans, pole beans that are actually climbing up the poles. No kidding. And here's some more red okra all the way down. Everything in my little hoop houses, there's nothing in there yet, but I'm going to be planting greens and lettuces in there. And you can see the corn. This is the Mexican June, and I don't know if I'll be able to do this or not, but you can see that that is taller than me. Maybe you can see that. Hopefully you can. We'll find out. I have pumpkins that are coming along here. Yes, it's very grassy. Interesting thing is that See all this grass here? And look under the corn. There's very little grass. It's kind of an interesting observation I've made. I have a few cabbages. This is rock hard too. This is just very hard. These guys are starting to ball up a little bit. Potatoes are doing well. Lots and lots of grass. It's very wet out here. It rained last night, as I said. Tomatoes are absolutely going crazy, and they're getting a little wild because yet again this year I haven't caged them up, but you can see down in here that I indeed have, you can sort of see, tomatoes. They're still green. It'll be a little while, but these guys are doing quite well. Okay, so that's the extremely quick garden update. Things are well. Now that the monsoons are here, I've got a lot of grass seedlings that are coming up over here, which is actually really good because I can sort of dig those under. I mean, I really don't till a heck of a lot, but I'll dig over those seedlings, and that'll eliminate them, and it'll actually put some organic matter into the soil as well. So things are humming, and as I said, I've got a whole bunch of seedlings to put in the ground. Hopefully this afternoon, after it dries out a bit out here and the humidity isn't quite as nasty, because it's just sopping wet out here, relatively speaking. So okay, that's it from paradise. Peace.